Hola, estudiantes. It's Mrs. Santiago here. I just wanted to do a quick video to help you get started with the homework, which is practice with AR verbs. So we're in chapter 3. This is page 23, AR verb practice. I'm going to make it big. It says all regular AR verbs have the same endings when conjugated. Follow the steps below to conjugate these verbs. Step 1, take off the AR ending from the infinitive. Step 2, add one of the endings as shown on the chart below. Okay, so hablar, to speak. So we're talking about, I'm looking to the right. Do you see chop and add? So what are we chopping? We are chopping off the AR. And then what are we adding back in? We're adding back in the endings. The endings here, and I'm just going to put them in red at the top. So you're going to add back in the endings. I'm going to write the word endings. And I want you to look up at the chart to find the endings. Okay, they used hablar as an example. So it's habló, hablas, habla, hablamos, habláis, hablan. O, as, a, amos, an. So they're asking you to go ahead and conjugate. So for L, I'm going to do the steps, right? I'm going to chop. I'm left with NAD. So these would all start with NAD. Then I'm going to go back up at the chart. Where does L fit? Okay, remember, one person, two or more, somebody, yo. Okay, L is one person, so it would be nada. Now go through and do all of those, just conjugating the verb. Then you're going to do the same thing with cantar. Scroll to the next page, which would usually be on the back. Now you're going to do the same thing with mirar, and then caminar, and then there is a whole list of verbs: escuchar, terminar, preguntar, viajar, enviar, estudiar, pintar, llorar, visitar, completar, comprar, encontrar, and then I added presentar. So at the bottom, you have to do two things. You have to write the word for the pronoun, which is we. So you're going to write nosotros first. And now find sing. What's the form of sing that would match nosotros? If you looked up, you would find it that it is cantamos. Okay, so I'll do the next one. I buy. I is yo, and find the word to buy. To buy. Here it is, to buy. So I have to chop and add. When I chop, I'm left with compre. And then I go up, and what's the right one to match yo? I have to go all the way to the top of the first page, O. So it becomes yo compro. Okay, so you have to, I'm going to actually, the pronouns, okay, these are the pronouns that you have to rewrite. I'm highlighting them in green. Okay, write them in Spanish. And then you have to conjugate the verb next to it to match it. Okay, if you have any questions, please make sure you ask. Gracias.